What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, and it's your Ride 254. Good morning to everyone. You want to tell YouTube good morning? Good morning. I want to tell YouTube good morning. See how she do, y'all? See how she do. Let me get my shit together. Alright, so the first time, it was like take two. If you think you received a double notification, that is not the cost, or that is not the situation. I wasn't sure if I changed some settings to actually go live, so I went back and canceled it and whatever. But don't worry, only one of these will upload, and we good to go. So this is the situation. Thought I was working today, but I'm actually off. So I put together a quick shit I need to do list. There's some editing that still needs to be done. But because I can't, or not can, but because I want to utilize the shade. Let me show y'all the shade I got, man. Because I want to utilize all the shade that I can, what I'm gonna do is see, look at all this beautiful shade. Look at all this beautiful shade. Yeah, shade for days. So I'm gonna utilize as much of that as possible. When I run out of shade, I think I'm gonna back her car up. Either I'm gonna back her car up or I'm gonna spin my shit around when I get to that point. I'm gonna get on this box Chevy, man. We're gonna try to make as much progress as we can. Get some editing done when we run out of shade or something like that. I don't know. Something to that extent is gonna happen. So, yeah, basically gonna try to figure out some things. I was up late last night, fooling with this damn truck. Yeah. So yeah, up late last night, fooling with the truck. Got about 50% of the issues worked out. Simple wiring mistake, or I'll say not wiring mistake, but wiring misidentification. So should I say? What's up, Cortez? Man, I threw your boy a curve. They threw your boy a curveball. I was expecting to be working all week because I took all Sunday. Well, last time I seen the schedule, that's what it said. And then when I got to work yesterday, that was like, I looked at the schedule, I was out today. So here I am. So I'm gonna try to knock out a couple things. Try to knock out a couple things today, see what I can get done. Uh, with this damn with the C10 and with this Caprice. A little bit of both. Yeah, man, progress. Just got the trash put out. Actually, I put out the trash last night. Had to put some additional trash in there, and we'll go from there. Um, Well, you know what I'm looking at. Everybody don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm just scanning across the garage, like, yeah. So try to get a couple things done. I was up late last night fooling with the truck. I got uh, I got the fan situation taken care of. Um, yeah, so the fans turn on and shit now. Uh, Basically, I think I recorded a video, but I'm pretty sure I did record a video, but I double tap sometimes, so it is what it is. Anyway, uh, what it was when I was troubleshooting the fans before, there was a wire that was like I knew what it went to, but somebody else working on the truck wouldn't have. But I didn't really think it that big of a deal because don't nobody work on my truck other than me. Until recently, you know what I'm saying, where I let, you know what I'm saying, Cortez, Resto Muzz, bless the truck. So what it was, Cortez was, let me show you. Turn some, turn on the beaming lights. Bing. Actually, the hood is up, so I'm gonna still have to grab a flashlight. Cause even I didn't remember like how simple of a fix it was supposed to be. No, I mean, but it wasn't your fault, bro. It wasn't your fault because the way it was wired, it wasn't you wouldn't have even known. So basically, what I did, I took the fuse block back off to look at the wires behind the relay. Uh, as you can see, the blue wire on that side is coming from the PCM, provides a ground. This black wire right here on the other side is supplying power. Well, why would a power wire be black, right? And when you see a black wire, I mean, you just think it's a ground, and that's what Cortez did. Like I said, nothing wrong. Like I said, he didn't know. So Cortez originally had that wire grounded right here when actually it was supposed to have power. So I just taped it on there last night to test it and to make sure that that was my issue, and sure enough, it was. So that has to have power so that when the computer grounds it out, it'll turn the fans on. So, like I said, that wasn't on Cortez. That was on me for having black wires as powers. You know what I mean? So I get some tape. I'll put a red piece of tape and put it on there so that I remember what it was. But like I said, that's not your fault, bro. Because I had a black wire for a power wire. If it was red, you would have put power to it. I mean, that is like black and red are universal. Black is ground, red is power. You know what I mean? And like I said, I had to pull the fuse block off. It wasn't like I just went in there and was like, oh, he grounded this power wire. No. What it was is I had to go all the way back through that shit. I had to pull the fuse block off all of that to remember. But once I seen it, I was like, oh yeah, I did. I did wire this random ass wire in here to, you know what I'm saying, try to troubleshoot this shit. So all that black wire I was hanging out, I just pushed it back in, thinking I was helping something. I told him to listen to Cortez. What's up, Swaps? Sweet, I'm about to wire a third relay today to have both on at the same time. And see, the last night when I was at work, that's what I was thinking too. Because not only, well, hold on. Well, I don't know. Anyway, let me show you this. So, nah, fuck that. I'll just tell you. So anyway, there is only one. There's only one relay for fans on that Hornets, right? There is also only one. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah. So I got two fans, one relay, only basically one setting or whatever. So when my fans cut on, when I hit my temperature, both of them fucking fans cut on. But I got both of them. I have both of them running through the same relay, which I think I'm gonna have to rewire and put two if I want two fans. Uh, Basically, but with that one relay, both of them fans is running. But yeah, to have it run as two, yeah, to have it run as two separate fans, yeah, I know I need another relay. Matter of fact, I'm all over it. You already know. Oh no, that ain't it. Don't look at that. But yeah, I'm all over it as far as the second relay. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. So I don't know that I'm gonna dive all the way. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that over there. So focus, nigga, focus on the relay. So I got the relay there to do it like that. So I don't know what I don't know what uh the thing is. Like I said, I was just trying to make sure that they worked or whatever. Like for them to kick on, I mean for both of them to kick on. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just running one fan, like I might just need to set my shit different. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, now I got the power to change it up. So for now, like that'll do it. But I mean, eventually down the line, if I want to run two, then I do need to run the second relay, but I'm probably not gonna get off into that shit until uh, after this shit here. But that's really what the relays is for anyway. That I got because what I'm probably gonna do today is go ahead and identify. Let's probably go ahead and wire up these fans. Try to get these fans mounted in the Chevy. Get that clutch fan off and get those wired in there because I know fan one and fan two grounds that come out the PCM are already there. Know what I mean? So all I gotta do is run them into the relays and then be done with it. So that's the big thing is get the fans done on a box. I'm gonna go ahead and get them done, but I know what need to be done about that situation over there as well. Uh, Also, I may play around. I might pull. I don't know. I might pull the damn O2 sensors out. I also got up under there last night and checked to make sure that the power, the power on the key on power was getting to the O2 sensors. Uh, I mean, it's four wires. I was looking at the diagram. It's a ground, which is grounded out. It's case grounded, isolated ground, or case grounded O2 sensors. The power comes from the pink wires. to energize them. So I tested it with I tested it with a continuity light last night. So power is getting down to the plug side. So being that those wires were originally kind of laying on the exhaust when Cortez got it, and he put them up in a way. Then the it might be the actual O2 sensors, but like I had told Cortez that night, I wanted to check the wiring first before I just jumped up and then just went and bought O2 sensors. So uh, even though I'm off today, I probably still end up going to the store. Uh, yeah, yeah, so tinker with that. Um, that way, I can populate uh, short term, long term fuel trims, and then because I think when I forced it, like when we forced it into closed loop swaps, it only looked like one side was populating. So I don't know about that. I don't know, but it seemed like it could be a simple enough fix, could be pretty quick, but then again, it could be like digging into a can of worms. So I kind of don't want to go down that road today, but because being that, like I said, I got to devote a lot of time to this here to get this ready. Um, Let me show y'all. So it rained yesterday. It rained yesterday, but as you can see, there's no water in my back seats. No water in the back seat, so the interior is secure and safe from water drip off, rain off, I believe. Um, what I did is it's coming in the video, but since y'all are here, we'll talk about it. Basically, what I did was, in addition to putting that seal on, I also I also enlarged the drain tubes that I was using. Right, so this is the drain tube I was using originally, and as you can see, that's pretty small, especially when the part coming off the roof is that big. So there was like a backflow overflow looking issue that I believe we were dealing with. Now, what I've done is I got rid of this altogether. As you can see, I pulled the whole damn thing off. And what I've done, I took a piece of 5/8 hose, which fits directly on there and goes from there. Because I heard about clogging issues. I heard about clogging issues with like this little rubber vibration slinky looking shit. So I got rid of that shit and I enlarged the size of the hose for the drain. So now that water coming through that bitch. You know what I mean, like if you let me show you the difference. So the old drain hose is on the right. That's the one that was causing me issues. This is new. This is the new drain hose on the right. So no matter how much water, unless a hurricane or some shit come, all that water should be able to run off down through the hose without it backing up. Uh, because you have a larger diameter for it to flow through, it's gonna flow smoother, and There's no bottleneck going from a larger side like this to this size here. because in the actual, I did some research, and then in the actual Mini Coopers, um, those little rubber hoses that ran off, they originally ran like they run off and then run to like a metal pipe that was installed in the vehicle because that's what it came with. That's what it's made for. Uh, However, the Caprice did not come with it, so that's why we had to run our tubes. Uh, but yeah, figure that out. Uh, Smarter than the average bear sometimes, and we can do it like that. Uh, what else I got? Um, so yeah, wire up the fan relays for the box. Uh, Try to cut and mount the fans for that. Uh, Spin it around. I'm gonna try to do that. Try to do the transmission output seal. Get that swapped out today. Uh, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull these seats back out now that I know for sure that the water ain't gonna run down off in there. You know what I'm saying? The blues, the blues clue that I showed y'all a little while back. You know what I'm saying? We can go ahead and get that in there. I can go ahead and put the headliner back up there. I can go ahead and wire in the light that goes right there in the middle. Like I can go ahead and start. Know what I mean? Closing on up, getting it ready for this 19th, this B-Day ride. You know what I'm talking about? This B-Day ride. So that's the plan. That's the plan. So the good news is you got it together when you could. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Yeah, so what else I'm gonna do today? I mean, I think that's enough to keep me busy, honestly. Uh, output shaft seal, then output shaft seal. Trying to figure out how to mount these fans. After I get the fans mounted, wire in the fan relays, then remove the clutch fan. I might do all that shit first and then jump over to the C10 later. Right. Yeah. I think that sounds like a plan. Yeah. Like in the Timber too, man, but But yeah, man, that's pretty much the plan, man. Shit, working on the box, and I got a little bit more editing to do, man. Shouts out to everybody been watching the footage. I appreciate it, man. Share it with the people that you know or don't know, maybe wasn't able to make it out, um, so they can see the footage, man. What's up, Chris? Yeah, busy day, but worth it. Yeah. Um, I might go ahead and knock out that trip to the O early so they can order me this damn O2 sensor just in case, uh, because I'm not going all the way to Killeen to get it. Matter of fact, I might have another set of O2 sensors around here. Uh, but I think I might crank. I don't know, cause I want to say. Do you remember Cortez when we? You remember when we like forced it in the closed loop? I mean open loop. Yeah, remember we forced it in the open loop, and then I think only one side was reading though. Do you recall? Chris said he late. Hey man, I appreciate you stopping through. Period, man. Open loop. Bank two was reading. So bank one wasn't reading, which hmm. So do you think? So I'm pretty sure they got one at O'Reilly's. Maybe I'll just go get one at a time because I don't think that. Well, I don't know why. First of all, I don't know why it ain't like does Bank One like the primary O2 sensor or I mean I don't know. I thought they pretty much work independently. Uh, so therefore, if I was gonna get a reading at all, but I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I'm gonna see what I got around here. That way I ain't gotta leave the house. But at the same time, it may be quicker for me to just go order that shit because ain't no telling where the fucking O2 sensors is at. And to make sure that I got a good one, versus trying it with a junkyard one. I think Bank One is just bad and not allowing it to go into open loop. And Bank One, that's the driver's side, which was the side that was kind of on the exhaust. If I'm not mistaken, when I looked up there last night, it might have been a little bit of fraying. I had to get up there and see. Yeah, see now does Bank One control whether you go in the open loop? Because I mean that definitely possibly could be the problem. So I don't know. That may be what I'll do. I'll run up to O'Reilly's this morning, go get an O2 sensor, shit, throw that bitch on there, see what happens. While I'm over here tinkering on the Chevy, I can let that bitch warm up and see if it's gonna go in the open loop and then go from there. Is that they have to be compatible and read together. So if one isn't reading, so if bank one is reading and bank two is, but I don't know, cause I mean people's individual, cause that's why you got the different codes like bank one sensor one, bank two sensor two, like that's why them codes be getting thrown and shit. That's another question. Why is it not throwing a code? But I mean, obviously something is wrong because it's not giving us short-term and long-term filtering. So yeah, that might be the move. I was also looking into the schematics for the fuel tank. We was trying to figure that out. Um, Apparently, the passenger side tank is the primary tank, which is where the sending unit wire goes originally, and then from there it like switches the signal off to the other side. Now I know it kind of was intermittently working with the old gauges. I don't know if it's the gauge that the calibration is off or what. So from what I was reading, there's a red or it's a pink wire. There's a pink wire that runs over to that selector valve on the passenger side valve switching thing. So what I'm gonna do to test the theory is bypass or run that selector. Uh, take that wire, take the center unit wire from the tank, run that shit to the pink wire, and then see what it do. That way, I'm bypassing because I mean the fuel tank turning or the fuel pump turning on is not controlled by the switch, only the selector valve. But if the switch is bad, that may be causing an issue too. So if I just take the pink wire, which is the one that comes directly from the dash or to the center unit to the selector valve thing, and I just bypass all that shit and just wire it directly because I'm only running one tank right now anyway. Wire that in there directly. That way, it's a direct connection from the tank to the gauge, and then that should solve that problem as well. So, what's up, Brandon? What's up, Eric? That'd be compatible. Is that test what? Oh, you talking about test what? Hold on right quick. Eh, So, uh, yeah, lots of little itty bitty tiny projects. Uh, Nothing major, but however, they do add up. So I'm gonna just start chipping away at them bitches, knocking them out one by one, and I guess I'll come back later and let y'all know the progress. And like I wasn't even tripping. You know what I'm saying? It was like, cause I'm only working 4 days this week instead of 5. Like, I mean, I really ain't tripping though. Like, I'd rather have the time off because I got other shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Versus working. I mean, I'm still working, and I'm probably working harder here. But you know, whatever. Good old brew. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah. Cortez, if you do you have an extra one over there before I go buy this O2 sensor? If not, I'm gonna run up there and grab one this morning. Replace that driver side one and see what happens. Cause that may be all it take. That may be all it take. I was trying to see if, cause the Cutlass is supposed to have some too. Or I got some for the Cutlass from the junkyard, but I don't know where they at. But like I said, I want to take away any unstable variables. You know what I'm saying? I just go get a known good one. You know what I'm saying? Or known should be good one, and slap it on there, and then go from there. The O2 sensor, the O2 sensor on the C10 driver side. If Cortez doesn't have one, I'm gonna run up here to the store and get one, slap it on, see what happened with that, and then I'm working on the box today. Uh, Gonna mount the fans, wire the relays for the fans, take off the clutch fan, do the output shaft seal on the transmission, and then I'm gonna try to fuck with this AC. Yeah, in that order. In that order. So yeah, first we're gonna make sure the car is cool. You know what I'm saying, with our electric fan set up, and then second, we're gonna make sure that we cool and get this fucking AC working. So that's the plan. He said he looking now, wait one. He's like, I tried both sets of pink wire. I will send you the diagram pick I used. Looking now, wait one. Okay. Yeah, and I mean the fuel gauge is not necessarily a pressing issue. That was just kind of me thought process while I was under there. While I was under the truck last night, looking at the O2 sensor wires and everything, I figured I look back there as well. So that could be the case. It could not be the case. I mean, I don't know, honestly. I mean, it might just be that switch, but you know how many people gas gauge don't work? I just know it needs some gas, so ever so often I just go put 5 gallons. I'll put 5 gallons in a jug and bring it back and put it in the truck. Well, I mean, since I don't know. Did y'all see that video? I don't even know if I dropped that video yet. I can't say too much. I don't even remember. Damn. All right, it's just us. We can talk. So I changed out the throttle position sensor. That solved, I believe, maybe a lot of the issue because I haven't actually driven it since I changed the throttle position sensor. Um, but it is responding and it is reading, and I know that me and Cortez know all too well that if that throttle position sensor is not sending a signal, like it will have some issues. Um, like I believe that the truck was running and driving, but because the throttle position sensor was not being, because the throttle position sensor was not reading the position of the throttle, it wasn't running optimally. It does seem to, just from kind of pulling it back into the garage, I mean, it kind of feel like it's responding better. However, I don't know 100%. Um, but the O2 sensor was the other issue that we were running into, and that's what I'm gonna go ahead and go check out and see if that's what it was. Which I mean makes sense, you know. If it was sitting on the fucking exhaust, I mean it probably burned the fuck up. You know, that was on me. The fuse gauge don't work with the center unit. No, the center unit is good. That's a brand new. That whole setup on the truck is new. New tank, new pump, new center unit, new straps, new everything. So I know it's not a center unit. Uh, I will go from there. Hold on. Let me. All right, we back. My fault. I got somebody finna come by this gas tank this morning. Uh, I had to send them my address. You know what I'm saying? So I'm slowly but surely getting this mess off my trailer, man. But I ain't, like I said, I didn't necessarily just want to junk it if somebody could use it. So that's my Caprice, my '84 Caprice gas tank. Uh, Nothing wrong with it. I just didn't. I needed the one with the baffle. You know what I'm saying? Because I would move from carb to fuel injected. So guy finna come this morning and pick that up. Then I'm gonna take that money and go buy this O2 sensor. And that's how you recycle parts. That's how you recycle parts. So he gonna buy this gas tank. I'll take that money and go buy the damn O2 sensor and get into that. While I'm live, I call him back. So we finna probably get ready to wrap this up anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan for the day. That's pretty much the plan for the day. Get the mount these fans. I think Cortez was using. I think Cortez used like some little metal brackets to mount that one. Uh, granted on what he got going on today, man, I might have him ask him to swing by and give me his expert opinion and how he think I should go about it. Other than that, I was thinking about mounting the fans with the same things that you mount the little other fans with, the little pull through the radiator joints. Uh, do it like that. As far as the top, I was gonna like chop up like the fan shroud from the Caprice, like cut off a lot of it, but just enough to where it'll still hold the radiator in place, and go from there. So said no problem, brothers. Just hit me up. Yeah, I mean if you want to come, I know you got stuff that you got to do too, man. So if you want to swing by before you get started or later this evening, I mean either way, I mean I still got other stuff that I can do. It won't hold up progress. Trying to see how to mount it or whatever, but I know if you mounted them in several vehicles, mount them in the C10, mount them in Yamani, mounted them in that Grand Prix. You know what I'm saying? So, and then so if using I guess a bracket, using that L bracket would be better, then maybe go that route. Or if using a bracket even to hold the radiator in place would be a better option than trying to cut up this fan shroud. Then yeah. But yeah, like you said, it's just a second set of eyes, second opinion. You know what I'm saying, to go from there. I'll be here at the house until I think the dude said he coming at like 10:30. So I'm gonna continue to, after I hop off here, I'm gonna continue to sip my coffee and get my plan together for the day. And then after he get back, or after he come and get the tank and shoot to get the O2 sensor, and then we'll start from there. He said I can come over now, have extra brackets, and make something better. Yeah, I'm gonna be here. Like I said, I'm gonna be here. I'm off today. Random ass off day in the middle of the week, but I'm here. So, like I said, I really wasn't tripping off of it because I'm trying to get my shit together. I'm trying to get the goddamn box together anyway. So, got a little stuff I needed to take care of with that. So, I'm gonna go on and wrap this thing up, man. Like I said, Cortez, I'll be here. But that's all I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I gotta call that person that was just calling me back. And that's it, man. But that's the plan. Get y'all some update videos, some old Whipfest footage, and all that stuff coming. So make sure you got the notification bell turned on, so you don't miss nothing. Even if I go live later this evening to show y'all what we got done today. So, all right, man. It's your boy LSJ254. Remember, identify your weakness, make your strength. Life is all about choices. Choose wisely, and productivity over procrastination. Oh, if you want this little fly shirt here, you can get it at the link in the description box below on the Etsy site. Not the Teespring, the Etsy site. So look on the Etsy site, order your shirt today. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in the game. Life is all about choices. Choose wisely. All right, man. And remember, hustle don't stop.